Hey game fans, Magic Spoon here. I'm in Minecraft version 1.2. Obviously you can tell from the jungle biome. I've got my head in the clouds. I'm standing on top of this very tall tree. And look at this thing, it's huge. It goes all the way up to the world ceiling. It's a pretty tall tree and they got it on top of a huge mountain here. But I wanted to talk to you about that. This is no longer the world ceiling. Apparently you can now, on this new Snapshot 7, you can build above the clouds. They've taken the existing 128 blocks and they've increased it. You can now build up to 256 blocks from bedrock up to sky. I went through and did a quick test, built a tower. If you go down, you can see the bedrock. If you go from sea level, bedrock is still 60 some blocks down. And if you go up, I've got a tower here that I marked off. You can see it's a pretty tall tower. They're going to call this new world engine, they're calling it Anvil. Apparently they're going to include a converter for it for existing worlds. Don't worry about losing your work. We're just adding height to it. There's new ways that it manages the data and compresses it, so it's going to be available for multiplayer as well. So to climb up this tower here, you can see we are pretty high up. 192. So 192 blocks all the way up to the top of the world ceiling. Can't build any higher. You can see you get quite a view up here. So all those structures that you tried building and ran out of room, you don't have to dig down to fit them or anything like that. You can fall down here. Woo! So pretty interesting. Definitely, it's a nice welcome update. I can't wait to implement it on my server. A lot of the players that I play with, they've been asking if I can add it, and I've been desperately trying to find something, but I'd rather do it in an official capacity, especially since they're addressing some of the issues that modders have been having doing this on their own. So one of the other things I wanted to address real quick is they have added a new item. They've added a glowstone. If you combine it with 4 items of redstone, you now get this new item. They call it a redstone lamp. It's a switchable light. You turn it on and off, which is cool for rooms you want to keep dark until you're ready to light them. Street lamps, things like that. I think one of the things that people are going to do with them is I've seen a lot of digital displays made where little ocelot. Hey, buddy. I've seen them make digital displays out of pistons and wool. Things are noisy and they're a little slow. I think this is going to be a welcome change. I don't think it's going to improve wiring, but you can do something really interesting. I created a little test here. I got a chasing light. It's kind of cool. So pretty interested to see what people come up with this. Definitely not as noisy. Definitely going to be fun. Do things like create a disco room or something along that lines. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Other than that, they've made some changes to mobs, AIs. Some of the other items have changed that they added in 1.1. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big update as far as I'm concerned. Not as small as I felt the 1.1 update was. Definitely some new value added. But I'm going to go exploring and see what I can find. Alright guys, I was going to share with you something I ran across here. I ended up in an NPC village, and I know there's a number of updates. Look, they're swimming. But yeah, we've got some angry zombies. They are not friendly towards villagers any longer. So they're sitting here knocking on the door, trying to get in. Get villagers huddling inside. Take care of these guys. Go away. Leave them alone. Yeah, you too. You have no business here. Alright. They're all over the place. So, the villagers here, they all now will get busy and depending on the size of the village, will try to repopulate if anybody gets killed. So since there's now zombies actually attacking the villagers, they have to replenish their numbers somehow, so they will have their little business, and it doesn't take anything. They just apparently just put 2 of them in a room, and they seem to do it on their own as long as there's enough houses for them all. So they're supposed to figure out how much space they need and make as many as they need to. So here's the little one. He's a feisty little dude. He runs around pretty quick. You gonna run? No. There he goes. Quick little guy. It's mini versions. Kind of fun. A zippy little dude. So that's what they've done with NPCs. They, you know, as you can see, they hide at night. They don't like to come out. If it rains, they like to hide. So it's kind of neat to see them, you know, actually using their houses and protecting themselves from the zombie attacks that are now going to be prevalent. And kind of neat stuff. There goes another little one. He's running from the zombies. Run, kid, run! So cool stuff.